Hey kids, welcome back to Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. My name is Blank Tester. I've got Insetic with me,
Hello there.
and Vindictive.
Sup, lads?
And I need to say this before we get even remotely into the episode, because it's going to bug me if I don't say it. Some of the footage you're going to see is from my first attempt at like my first file, and some of it's from my second file, and it's going to bug me if I don't say anything. Nobody else cares. I'm certain no one else cares, but it matters to me for some weird reason.
No, I get the feeling. Don't worry.
Yeah. So I'm just showing. We've got a couple of bikes here. I like this skin. I like Oyo. But last time our boy Red got shot, and we also got what's her name? Not Brave. Vinyl. Yeah, Vinyl has joined the crew, and she's saying, I know some stuff, but I can't really talk about it. We need to get him healthy first.
Yeah, so
There he is.
Is Red like out of commission, like you can't play as him?
You cannot play as him.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah,
damn.
you can play as any of the other characters, but you can't play as Red. And they haven't come completely out and said what's going on with who he is and whatnot, but by the end of this chapter, they will reveal all that stuff. But that'll happen in next video because I split this chapter into 2 videos.
Yeah, but you said if you knew the tattoo that you saw when
Yeah,
the
I mean,
face
they're
mask
not
got
like
broken.
hiding it. Yeah, they're not really hiding it, but it's still like they spell it out explicitly. Anyway, so this part of the game, they tell you to go to Versum Hill to look for the Franks, and this would be the time when they would expect you to go back through Versum Hill and Millennium Square and Brink Terminal, because they're going to send you on a little bit of a wild goose chase from area to area. And that would be when they, I would guess, expect you to, go back and hit any tags that you didn't hit before.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a bunch of the tags got replaced over with some of the later gangs, right?
Right, or added new ones in new spots. So yeah, first things first, we gotta find out if the Franks are still hanging out in their old digs.
Yes.
By the way, did you see how the screen froze for a second when I pulled up my phone?
Yeah.
When you're playing the game, I don't know about other people, for me, consistently, every time I pull up my phone for the very first time in a session, it always hangs like that for a second.
Maybe it's trying to load the effects.
Yeah, that's my guess. So, there's this basketball court here, and I didn't draw attention to it before, but actually, there's an achievement for getting a basketball through a hoop. And you can see how jank it is to try.
Oh boy, yeah.
I actually got it on this one, right there. It didn't look like I got it, but I did get it. And the reason I got it was that ball just happened to be below the hoop. You can shoot it up through the hoop, and that'll count.
Like either way, yeah.
Either way, yeah. Honestly, I think the hitbox is a little bit wider than just the hoop. But yeah, I didn't realize I'd gotten it until I looked at my achievements afterwards, and I was like, oh shit, I actually did get it.
Nice.
But I was like, whatever. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, over there. And there's a Frank's guy standing over there, and he'll tell us what's going on. Or rather, he'll tell us where to go looking for the Franks. So anyway, while this is going on, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys doing? How was your day?
I all right.
Yeah, doing alright. I mean, for the most part,
Just came home.
I will say that I'm a little bit excited at the fact that it seems like the day of having games like this show up in order to replace what Sega originally did is finally gonna, stop, because Sega's finally giving a shit about Jet Set Radio again.
No, I mean, I think the new Jet Set Radio they announced, it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be a remake of the first game still.
But I still prefer these kinds of things because I want indie game developers who are willing to experiment and not fuck over their consumers.
Yeah.
More than I want to build on the brand that already exists.
Yeah.
You know?
Plus, I genuinely still want them to just, port Future at the very least, because it's still like you can only still play it in like a certain console, what have you. It's still not ported to
it's
consoles and
console.
such.
Yeah, like Xbox original emulation has apparently finally gotten like pretty good. I don't know why I say apparently. I played a game that was just emulated. There were audio issues, toxic grind, but
right.
that it's like emulation is finally like happening after years of Xbox original being way behind the curve. But also like I don't know, it's been a very weird year for games in terms of both like remakes or ports.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's done really well, other times you hear about like, I don't know, Kingpin Reloaded, if you've heard of that at all, where it was, there's a G-Man Lives video on it. It was just a very, very seemingly like half-done port.
Oh, I see.
Or half-done remastering, I don't know.
It sucks when, and the thing is, like, every time one of those half-baked, half-done remasters, ports or whatever comes out from a big company, there's always articles from Kotaku and Polygon or whatever that's like, 13 hours into the game's release and modders have already improved blah blah blah. They've already added 4K support.
Wow.
And it's like it always happens. So why do these game companies? I mean, I guess the reason the game companies don't put it in is because it always happens within 13 hours or whatever, and they're like, that happens sometimes. They're just like, we'll just rely on the consumers to do that part of the work because it's not worth it to us to do that.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like in a way, like Jet Set Radio has been such a dead fucking IP for a long time. So has a lot of what Sega has. That just getting anything at this point that's not just Sonic or Yakuza is exciting.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so this is a new tag that he wants us to do. Bomb the heaven up there, and he'll tell us what he knows about where the Franks are, etc. So I look up there, I'm like, okay, how do I get the hell up there? I remembered there was a rooftop I could get to, so, this is where I think the game really shines in one particular aspect, which is, like, if you're really doing graffiti, and you see a spot high up on a roof that you want to get to, you kind of have to, like, do some creative problem solving to figure out where you're gonna, put it. So how you're gonna get there. And that's kind of the movement system doesn't like. I do not like putting a rail next to something I need to jump up. But besides that, it is nice that the game is giving us the opportunity to, like, really just kind of explore the environment to find your way up there, And, like, I don't know. I think that I like it when games sort of, like, echo the feeling you have when you're doing the thing in real life nicely in the game, Like, that's, because, like, I play a lot of games where that's not the case. You play Skyrim, and, like, you don't feel like the Dragonborn. You feel like you're playing Skyrim. And, like, you play Halo, and it's cool, but you don't feel like you're shooting aliens. You feel like you're the Master Chief. But I kind of feel, I get the same sort of positive feeling that you might get from, like, I found how to get up there,
Yeah.
And then I wanted to put a specific one here, but then the camera, oh gosh, I hope nobody gets sick.
That's nice that they loop the rail.
Yeah.
So you don't have only like one shot right when you land.
Yeah, they could have been a dick about it, but they didn't choose to be.
But I put this one up in honor of my boy Red.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Well, you are a Frank.
I mean, yeah.
Like Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, so he's like, alright, head to Brink Terminal.
I mean, you did kick them out of their turf, like...
You did.
Yeah.
It's kind of expected that they sort of, like, disbanded, or it's like, where the hell did they go,
I think,
They
technically
didn't stop
speaking,
being them, but you took over Verson Hill.
I think they're supposed to be, like, sort of a sub-gang to Bomb Rush. So, like, Bomb Rush crew, we own this turf. You guys can stay here if you want. but if we come in and ask you to do something or help us or whatever, you're supposed to kind of defer to us. Which, I don't know if that really makes sense as a way to run Graffiti crews.
It's a bit weird.
But it's a little weird. But, yeah, again, they're taking us to Brink Terminal, so we would be like, oh yeah, I missed all these tags, I better go get them. Actually, on my first file, after I did this tag, I ended up having completed Brink Terminal.
Nice.
But, yeah, Vinyl texting us again to just, like, point us in the right direction. High up near the bus station at Brink Terminal, and you see the guy over there. See if a Frank is still hanging around. Cool.
Yeah.
Like, reading that message he read of, like, I just found this new piece, it just... it gives me the flashback to American Wasteland of that one fucking guy. Can you put my piece up there?
Yeah, I'd throw my piece up there, yeah.
Oh, God. So it can be kind of difficult to catch up to this guy and talk to him. It's a lot easier if you just get off your bike and stand.
Jesus, it's like Dave Mirror 2 when you have like 30 seconds to go talk to, you know, whoever will give you the final challenge. Otherwise, they'll just get on their bike and ride off and start doing random shit.
Just wait for him.
Did the guy dodge you?
There we go.
That was... okay.
I wasn't looking to claim this place. Also, it's weird. These two aren't looking at each other, and sometimes Trice's dialogue doesn't show his name. I don't know if that was like a cutscene they just added right here. Like, I think maybe they added this little dialogue bit just really late so that people would have an excuse to go back to these areas. Because they're going to lead us from here to, I think he said Matan, which is not the next level. The next level that we will see in this video is not Matan. That's the one after.
Okay.
So that's 2 videos from now. But they will still show us Matan. In this video, you'll see a tiny bit of Matan, and you'll see why that is my favorite level. Or rather, you'll see why the vibe of that place is different than everywhere else in the game.
You know, you just get a bit of a sample taste of Matan before you get the full course, you know?
Real shit, when we get there, you'll see, they, just like the other... Oh, I just saw a t-shirt I didn't grab. But, you know, just like with the other levels, and just like the level we're going to see on this in this video, they do this thing where they'll introduce you to an area, and it'll have like a small area for you to explore, and then you'll either have like a rep requirement or talking to someone requirement, and a door will open up, and then you'll have access to more space, and then you'll do a little bit more, and then you'll have access to even more space. And then they try to build those areas so that there's multiple connections between them, so that you can, you know, you can make big combo chains that go across all the areas.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that was a good call, because otherwise the areas could get really overwhelming. Especially if they dump you into like a huge area like Matan, without any help.
Yeah, because like Millennium Square was like kind of the hub area, right?
Yeah, because that connects to Millennium Mall, Brink Terminal, Matan, Versum Hill.
Oh god, what was this Jet Set Radio Future level? Like 93rd Street or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I recognize this at the Jet Set Radio level as well. It's the nighttime level, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but the one where you start on the elevated highway.
And you see this big bull here. And this is Futurism's Graffiti. The big bull is just one of a bunch of different, like, you can see there are other bulls in the distance. There's a bunch of these huge animal heads with, like different rail configurations on them. As things to grind on in the level and stuff. This little area is just kind of a nice little nighttime square.
Yeah.
I'm going to try not to do much here so that I can save it for the Matan videos.
Okay.
And this is also the level where most of the like gigantic trick combo videos that you see from you know the YouTubers who make, you know, 15, 20 million point combos or however many points, you know, 100 million points. I don't really know what a safe estimate is. I think 100 million is probably estimate for just like a big
Yeah.
trick.
Also, I find it funny how we enter into this area we haven't taken over yet, and now is the point where the Frank's like, well, fuck you, you better not follow me, dickhead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we just kicked them out of their old turf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're
leave.
not in our turf, now they're gonna act like a dick.
Now, check this out. I like the Flesh Prince, because he's like, oh, come on, dudes. And they're like, no, it's Red. We need you to fix our boy up. He's looking real bad. Say no more. Lead the way. He's a real one.
Good.
Oh,
He just comes and
thank God.
helps.
Nice coat, by the
I
way.
mean, maybe not for the best reasons, but he is still a real one for doing it.
Yeah. Wow, good moment. Ayo?
Ayo.
There.
Honestly, though, how are you supposed to know to slide through the vent on this side?
Yeah, there's like a basketball hoop above it that's supposed
okay.
to like, and there's like 2 graffitis nearby. But
Okay.
when I first got there, I was lost. I was given a human head and told to keep it alive. So I put the head in a standard model cyber head. Without a body, it was getting weaker and losing memories. Something had to be done. And out of nowhere, Trice shows up with a headless body. That's a perfect match. Does explain the headache. I wonder who that is. Still smiling. On sight. I also really like how Red's reaction to this, and I'll say this again when we record it.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't really care about all this.
Oh.
You don't? Old head or new head, our crew is what matters. Right? Like, that's the right vibe.
There we go. We're
That's
getting
what
up in this bitch.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright, Pyramid Island. Connor, I feel like if you were in one of these crews, you'd be in Devil Theory.
Oh, okay.
With
Oh
the
shit! I
crabs.
mean, that is a sick crab.
Yeah.
Crab gaming.
Alright. I really like Red's reaction to the news that, like, his head is a real human head, but, like, you know, he's just like, honestly, we're gonna figure out my life story at some point. I just care about the graffiti. I care about the crew. Let's just do that.
Yeah, let's forget about the fucking past. Let's go for the future, guys.
I mean, he wants to know his memories or whatever. He wants to know what's going on, but I guess until then, might as well
Yeah.
do some graffiti.
Yeah,
keeping his
might as
priorities
well. Might as well do what we gotta do. And so, you know, I try to make sure that we get to play as everybody throughout this playthrough. So here we got Vinyl now.
Okay.
I don't know if these dances are specific to people. I'm
think they
guessing
are.
they aren't. They are?
I think they
Okay.
are. I think they all have
Because
different
I know
dances.
I've seen like Belle and Trice and Red do at least two different dances. So, you know. And I also know that the game developers were some of the people who did motion capture for like the dances and I think some of the tricks too, but
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
you're saying like, yeah, that all the dances are, because
They
I mean,
are
you
actually
can't
motion captured.
trademark a dance. You're not-
right.
You're not saying it's Johnny Smith's dance, but that they are all done by, you know, real
Yeah.
people motion.
Real people, yeah.
Yeah.
Because in the credits it says that. I didn't realize just how many of these boards I got. I just have most of the boards.
I like the variety.
Yeah. I like Mantra. It's got the hands. That's super cool.
How handy.
I don't know. Recently, my wife and I have been really into Hinduism stuff. I don't know. I feel like we're not we're not Hindus, but it's just interesting reading about all the mythologies and stuff, and the reason I would say we're not Hindus is because I think there are probably people who would look at our actual beliefs and go, that's not Hinduism. But it's interesting to read about it, so, you know, I know that there's a lot of variety within Hinduism about, like, what constitutes a Hindu. So, you know, I think my mom would probably call us Hindus at this point, because she's a Hindu, but, you know, I don't want to step on other people's toes. The label doesn't matter that much to me.
Yeah.
Also, in addition to the motion capture being done by some of the dev team, the voice acting work, some of it was done by different, musicians and other people. I don't know all the people, so I'm sure somebody in the comments will be like, oh, this person's my favorite artist, they did this version.
Yeah, I think, again, like, one example was pointed out, but I don't know the other examples, so...
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the one, I saw it in the credits, and I was like, oh, that's cool, but, like, I don't really know these people.
Oh, I recognize this place. I think it's from the trailer.
Yeah, I was looking around here, I was like, is there, like, a secret or something here? As far as I know, there's no secrets in this particular area, but you can go over there, and you can see there's Pyramid Island over there. And actually, from Brink Terminal, you can also see Millennium Island, Pyramid Island in the distance.
Yeah,
Nice.
There was that area that you went to and kind of showed off.
Yeah, check this out. So you can see how big this fucking place is. You can grind on these windmills.
Oh,
I
perfect.
think we will get to see that in this video.
That'll be metal.
But this, because it's a giant pyramid, there's a ton to do on the bottom floor, and then there's a whole section in the middle, and then the top. Like, all three of them are different sections you unlock throughout the level. I think it's interesting that the gate doesn't open. You have to jump over the thing, which means that the first time I played, I was stuck here until I found the fast travel place to get out.
Yeah, that doesn't quite feel intentional enough.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal was with that.
Yeah.
Also, I would mute for this, but it's just meeting a new character who, we'll see her more later. But this is Rise.
Nice. But
So
yeah,
she's holding
I
the
get
gate closed.
I get like the gimmick of like having to jump over the gate because we're basically trespassing someone's turf.
Yeah, that's true.
So it wouldn't be that easy to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile, a law-abiding gamer who always abides by the law, would be stuck there forever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is every oil rig level, every,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we got Crab Gaming, of course.
Yeah, love Crab Gaming.
and we're getting rid of Crab Gaming.
Who is Crab Gaming?
There's this picture, like this meme of a crab holding a controller.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like someone captured it, Crab Gaming, and just that picture and that phrase is.
I just always hear you. Yeah, I always hear you talking about Crab Gaming, and I'm thinking to myself, is he maybe referencing like a real person that I don't know? Or maybe I should know who this person is, actually.
No, and then it was funny, like just from the meme, like, you imagine if a crab, ran a gaming YouTube channel. I don't know. It's one of those things you don't think about like that deep, but you do think about it too much.
Yeah, I get that.
Also,
So
like,
there's a
fucking
secret over
crane.
here. If you run off the edge here and then jump back and don't fall like I did,
Nice.
you'll see me do it correctly in a second. But if you run off the edge here and then jump around, you'll see that's where they've hidden the penguin statue that you take a picture of.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
a graffiti.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about those.
So, another thing that's kind of weird about this game, I don't know if this is intentional, I don't think it is. There should be like 17 of these opportunities to take a picture and get that little noise when you're, going through the levels. And it doesn't actually check if you've taken a picture of all of them. It just checks if you've taken a picture 17 times across all your saves. So I don't even know where all of them are, but I have the achievement.
Could you take a picture of the same one 17 times?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
You'd need
I was
17
able to.
saves.
Well, no, I mean, like, I think I took a picture of, like, 8 of them on one save, and then did the same 8 on the next save, and then found one more, and it was done.
Oh.
Right? Like, I don't know.
That's interesting.
I don't know. That's a really cool graffiti.
That is graffiti.
Some of these graffitis, I wish I didn't have to cover up. They're fucking cool. Which, by the way, once you unlock... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Bob said during the part where we were muted that if I was in any one of these gangs, in his imagination, I'd be part of this one.
Yeah.
The Devils or...
Yeah, the Devil Theory.
Devil Theory.
Yeah. I just think the way they dance is very much the way you would dance if you were doing, like, a hip-hop dance.
If I could dance.
Yeah, that's...
Man, I can't
what
even,
you
like,
wish you
twerk.
could dance. I mean, I don't think... Can't even twerk. Twerking is difficult.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
like, I can't even, like, I don't know, smoothly operate.
You remember my girlfriend from college? Mm-hmm. She tried to, as a joke, I asked her to teach me how to booty clap, and then I tried it, and she got really mad that not really mad, she was like joke mad, that I was better at it than her, and so she stopped booty clapping in front of me.
Damn.
Damn.
Some of these I'm too stupid to do.
I
There we
mean,
go, I got it.
you do have that junk in that trunk.
That's
Yeah.
true. I think Vinyl might actually be my favorite character. I think she's just got like a really cool vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm trying to do a specific one here.
Yeah, and, like, the color scheme, it's kind of like... Here with the one you picked, it's, you know, very vibrant colors and the difference between the hair and then, like, the
Yeah, right?
pantsuit and then the shoes. Like, here it's, you know, red, yellow, blue. I think in a regular it was, what, like, yellow, blue, something else? But,
Yeah.
Blue
like,
green,
very,
yeah, it was kind of a blue
very
green thing.
sets apart and,
Yeah.
vibrant.
Alright, well, we're about to get into the next section.
Hell yeah.
Color me surprised.
Hey!
I think it's really weird that the way they've, like, modeled Rise, there's, like, a divot right in her crotch area, and it looks like... The shadow makes it look like it's very...
Looks like she got the
strange.
camel toe.
Yeah, and it's weird that they put that in. But yeah, you can see how big this area is. And you can see how big, crazy the rails get up there.
Definitely an oil rig.
Yeah. So yeah, of course they did an oil rig, power plant level, and it's fucking cool.
But it's also got massive rails that do, like, loops and...
Yeah,
doesn't
some
need
games
to conform to the geometry of...
or physics or
Yeah.
And it's definitely got a lot of opportunities to fall into the water.
Yeah, that's true. And when you're really high up there like that, sometimes it is better to fall into the water. Because, like, if you land on the ground and then you want to continue working up there, your
climb.
respawn is reset to the ground. So it's better if you're falling from a rail to just land in the water and then respawn up there.
Unless you're low on health.
No, even if you're low on health. If you're low on health, that's probably because you're being shot at, and if you just die, you're probably better off.
I thought I saw that, like, when you fell in the water, it took away, like, a quarter or so.
It takes away a chunk, but
So- Oh, God. And, of course, you know, these oil rigs or whatever never like to be symmetrical. So, you know,
Yeah.
there's always going to be, like, one path up, and you're going to be like, oh, where is it?
yeah. This one was another level that I was a little disappointed that I couldn't keep this all in one video, because it is a fairly lengthy chapter. But because there's interesting story reveals and cool stuff happening in the very top of the pyramid. That was a courageous move on my part.
That really was. That camera was great.
Yeah, I don't know if there is a better way to do that. With the camera kind of jankily sticking into the character's head.
Right into their neck.
Yeah, if you're looking for an issue with this game, I'd say that's maybe an issue. It's sometimes they expect you to do a little platforming and the camera's not super helpful. So you'll notice I can't go into that robo post. That's because I have to unlock it up above.
I can see
Oh,
the
yeah,
dance
you haven't
now.
done the Slappy challenge yet.
Correct, yeah. And there's one of the Devil Theory guys.
They got a
But,
wild dance.
Yeah, that's why I think Connor would be a good fit for Devil Theory.
Yeah, kind of doing the arms, swinging up and over
Yeah,
and down, and then do it again.
and then of course once you beat the gang, you get to you get to do their dance. You get to learn their dance. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Once you've beaten the game and you've like conquered all the boroughs, all the gang's leaders become recruitable to your crew. By the way, this mission is I have to take 3 pictures of her. When I first played this mission was bugged, and I took 3 pictures of her and nothing happened. And that was very annoying. It has since been fixed. I'm trying to get some artsy photos, and I'm kind of just fucking it up.
Look at this. Fucking it up bad.
Yeah, see, like, the selfie camera is cute, but, like... And it is cool that the camera is going where the character's holding it, but, like...
It just doesn't translate, it seems, to, like, where you're actually aiming stuff.
Yeah, like, the front-facing camera... The back-facing camera kind of works. But the front-facing one is just weird. Yeah, that's good.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. You see what I meant? While that was muted? You know what I mean.
Kinda. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it
I'm
does
sure
seem
somebody
like,
in the comments will say it too.
seems like her coat is just like floating, but
Yeah.
that's not what was brought up.
Alright, so she is, she wants us to get some action shots. And of course I'm going to try to chase after her. No, that's a terrible idea. Just like that dude who was, like, riding around, it's much better if you just, like, take the photos while she's standing still.
Yeah, like see her loop and then find a spot where it's like, you
This is a
know
good
she's
spot for
gonna...
Yeah, so I know she's gonna hit these rails, so I'm like, okay, I'll come this way and try to get one of her jumping over this guy.
Thank God, because, yeah, like, if you're actually trying to ride around and what have you, trying to chase her down, take pictures while doing that, like, that camera's fucking disorienting.
Yeah, it's so disorienting, yeah. I think it would have been really funny if they had made it so you had to use this camera. That was actually a good shot. It is a disgusting photo.
Yeah.
Well, at least we're not at proving ground levels yet where you have to take your own photo while, you know, doing some sick trick.
See, that's what I'm saying. I think they should have done that. That'd been
Taking a
crazy.
selfie while you're just fucking flipping around.
Yeah.
Mainland trash.
Yeah, see, he's got it. Oh, what I was gonna say was once you beat the game and you've unlocked all the gang leaders as crew members, you also unlock all of their gang's graffiti. So as anybody, you could do like all the Devil Theory graffiti. I think it's supposed to imply that you're like uniting the gangs or whatever, but yeah, this is just a score challenge. He's just he's a little mad that we're here, and he wants us to show that we can stand up to him.
I mean, he was kind of standing up to you for a while, and now you're just, cheesing on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, okay, yeah, you just gained, like, all the points in the world, but I was thinking, like, this actually is kind of a step up in difficulty from...
Yeah.
And then you start manualing.
Yeah, you're gonna see once we get to the actual crew battle with this gang, it was, I did better than I usually do.
Nice.
At this point, I was like, I have a little bit of time, so let me see if I can hit some of this graffiti, too.
At this point, you're, like, in the flow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get out of my way, trash.
You
I'm the
completely
trash
annihilate
man.
him, and he still thinks you're trash.
I throw garbage at people.
Yeah. I also really like the later game graffiti is so much cooler than the graffiti that you start with.
Yeah, it makes sense. As you get more of the game, you're gonna be getting the better stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess that's just my opinion, right? I don't mean to disparage the people who make the graffiti earlier in the game, right? Like, they're still clearly more talented at making graffiti than I am.
Yeah. It's kind of like a showing of, like, as you're going through and getting more experience, like you're starting to get like master graffitis and such, you know?
Yeah.
Like these are like the absolute bomb ass stuff, like the very best.
NRG1. Yeah.
Yeah, in order to get the best,
Alright.
you have to be the best.
So, this is the same guy. He's ready to end it once and for all. He just
No,
wants us to...
you have so
What?
much to live for.
Well, you know what? He's ready to end it all. The feud, at least.
Damn.
And he wants us to hit that graffiti spot. And the first time I played this, I was like, wow, he's going real slow. What the hell? You know? Like, I mean, is he even hitting the hard corners? Like, what the hell? And so I was like, okay, whatever. Let me just hit this. And I hit it, and then this happens. Yup.
Huh? Oh.
Of course, the trap.
Yeah. He's ready to end it.
He's ready to end you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's level 4 heat.
He just threw us straight into level 4 heat.
And yet it's
Yeah,
just like
which-
on cuts of pistols.
Yeah, that just means foot cops have pistols. I think in...
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
I thought
you,
level
Cameron.
4 heat was like they dropped the mech on you.
Yeah.
They do if you have enough space, but here they don't have enough space.
Okay.
If I'd been out there in the middle, I think they would drop the mech.
Oh,
but,
and then it's gone.
and then it's just clear. Yeah.
Huh.
You know, I was thinking, like, yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this, you know, before you start to get heat and before there starts being, like, pistol cops and mechs and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, the cops, I mean, the cop system is, one, something that mods have already removed. You can play the game without any cops at all. And I don't know why Bell is telling us about stale tricks now. We are so far into the game.
Yeah, it's getting a bit weird now.
But this dude's he's got the spirit.
He's got the spirit. He's got the smoke going on.
Yeah. So I was like, what's in these holes? Death.
Nothing.
Not even a splash. It's like falling into the void.
Yeah. It's the illusion of water. This one doesn't have nothing, except it has nothing.
But does it? I mean,
Nah, it has nothing.
it has nothing.
We'll see what's going on down there later. It's not completely empty. I'm like, hey dude, you want to see something? Whoa!
Now he's got the spirit.
Yeah.
You've got a rocket pack on your back. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, that's your boost pack. Nope.
Nope.
I appreciate the sequence breaking effort, though.
I was like, maybe I can get there quicker or something. Nah, you gotta do this and go around. Crab Gaming.
Yeah.
Gaming.
That's one mean-looking crab.
Oh yeah.
Sick
Yeah.
design though.
Yeah.
It's weird
I
that
mean-
it's devil theory, but then, you know, a crab.
Well, they're like
Devil
like
crabs.
devil and sort of samurai and sort of pirate themed.
They're just
look-
And they're
everything.
kind of just
They kind of
beast
have like a
looking.
whole lot of a lot of everything.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. They don't care much about the code of the street.
You
so
fucking
don't
think?
say so.
I think they got the
Let's
code
just
of the
step
sea here.
Yeah. Code of the Sea.
Yeah, code of the sea is always throw back more than you catch. That's the first rule of the code of the sea. that means when you go out in your boat, you have to bring fish with you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I caught like 3 salmon, but I put it back out there, 14 tuna. Golly, tuna is such a big fish for you to bring out there. Never mind. Would have made more sense if I, well, whatever.
Instead, people take pictures of the, you know, giant hauls that they're going to toss back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, who is the biggest fish that they're going to release into the ocean?
Yeah, I mean, that's code of the sea, man.
Code of the sea.
Alright, here's a fun little thing. If you jump off this way, you can get a music CD and an outfit.
Oh, nice.
Does that say cyber milk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Delicious.
That's yeah, the condensed milk slash I think it's condensed milk by someone named Cyber Milk or Cyber Milk by someone named Condensed Milk. It's like you'll see a lot of like montage videos or line videos set to that song. It's also Skylar's least favorite song on this soundtrack. He described it as that anime shit.
Okay.
Hey,
I
Red.
guess I'll hear it eventually.
Oh yeah, yeah. You actually have heard the song, but I never.
Yeah, this is
drew
from one of the
attention to it.
trailers.
This one? No, this one's not Cyber Milk, but yes, this is from one of the trailers.
Yeah.
What do you think cyber milk tastes like?
Cyber.
Well, okay, it depends. Where are we getting the cyber milk? Is it like a cyber recreation of cow milk, or is it like from some kind of cyber creature, like
Well,
a
I mean-
Cybertronian?
I mean, we're already in an era where apparently we're making AI soda.
AI soda?
AI soda. Like, Coca-Cola's fucking doing that.
Like,
What is it? What does it mean for it to be AI soda?
It's made by an AI. That's literally
Okay.
the
but an AI chooses like the flavor.
it literally chooses the ingredients and everything. And
There's a taco place near me where for a while they had a Chat GP taco, which was a taco whose like recipe was determined by Chat GPT, and it was like this surf and turf taco that had like a lot of steak on it and shrimp, and it was so big and so unwieldy. I was like, I don't need all this.
Yeah.
By the way, I like this outfit for her too.
yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I like most of the outfits for most of the characters.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But yeah, the other thing is just like the AI soda, it's also a mystery flavor thing. They have no idea what they made. So
Oh, of course.
I mean, that's stupid.
it is.
I mean, you have to. I feel like you'd have to still, influence it. Like going back to that taco. Otherwise, they just make the most normal ass taco in the world.
Well, that's
if
just
you
it. I
didn't
mean,
tell it to do something crazy like gimmicky.
They literally
think-
just call it like Y3000.
but like, but probably what they do is they say, like, make a soda. And it goes, okay, I'll make a soda. Based on all the other sodas you've made. So, like, whatever you make, it's going to be, like, just like an average of all the sodas that have been successful before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good. I mean, that's why that taco was like, what do people like? They like steak tacos. They also like shrimp tacos. What do we do? Put them both on the taco.
And the thing is, I've tried out the soda as well, and it just tastes like the kind of cheap, sweet crap you would get from most vending machines and such.
What a
It does not taste
surprise.
good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing it has, probably has corn syrup in it because if they use like a language learning model created by an American company, the American company probably gave it soda recipes that use corn syrup, just like every American soda.
Can
So
I
you're probably
point,
not even getting good. Yeah, they led us into another fucking trap.
Of course.
Can I point this out again that the fact of Sierra Mist changing to Starry over only the past few months or whatever
Yeah, it was like in the
feels
last
like a
year.
straight up 21st century psyop.
It feels
kind
like a
of thing.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, like big brands like that just don't change anymore, and Sierra Mist is just gone.
Yeah.
Starry now, and it happened so fast.
I mean, I understand why they did that. By the way, I believe this is condensed milk. This song.
Okay.
But, I understand why they did it. Because, there are going to be some weirdo Sierra Mist heads who are like, oh, I can tell they changed the formula if they change from sugar to corn syrup. Which I had no idea Sierra Mist had real sugar in it before. I mean, they should have switched earlier. But, I don't know, they weren't selling enough that it mattered. So they
Yeah.
they had to rebrand so that those people who were like, excuse me, my pure Sierra Mist is gone. And then of course they can bring back Sierra Mist later as like a throwback. Probably.
Yeah.
You know. Like a limited time thing. I don't know. Anyway, Mike, you were originally asking about cyber milk, and I think cyber milk needs to come from some kind of cyber mammal.
Yeah.
Like a cyber
Like-
cow?
Half
It could be a cyber
digital,
cow, but I mean,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, if we're talking about like cyber animals, we can get real experimental with it. How about a cyber dog? Cyber dog milk.
Oh.
Oh, that's.
I don't know. I think you'd need to
It's
start
already
with,
cyber milk. Don't act like I'm breaking new ground here. This is already an abomination unto God.
I mean, we're definitely treading into some areas. I will say that much.
We gotta ease the customer in. You know?
Okay, so is cyber milk like there's like a brand and then like
It's
there's,
like
a
trying to
wide
get them
variety?
to drink goat milk. You know, you gotta ease them in better than that.
Yeah, I mean like. Oh, here's my other question: is cyber milk vegan? I think it is.
Shit. Are cyber animals like
Yeah.
vegan or whatever?
Oh, by the way, that area that old head is guarding, 200 rep, and it's actually a maze.
Oh,
So we'll be exploring that in the bonus video.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Because there's some weird secrets in there too. Actually, one of the things she says when you go in there is she'll say something to the effect of like, you know, there are weird things in there. You may not believe what you see. And it's like, what the fuck does that mean? Anyway,
yeah.
I think cyber animals should, well, it really depends on, I think, well, we should start with giving cyber animals all the rights that animals have. Just to be safe. Right? I mean, like, just to be on the safe side. You can't abuse cyber animals.
Wait, but because we're kind of using them still, wouldn't that mean that we're quote unquote still abusing them, and thus they would end up being digital
Wait, I mean, like, you can,
cyber animal?
You can milk a cow without abusing the cow, right? I thought. Maybe there isn't a way. I thought there was a way.
I
But,
mean,
like, I would
considering the
think
fact
you milk-
that
you milk
people
a
have
cyber
legitimately
cow.
abused the shit out of AI from like Twitter and such by making them turn into Nazis and such. I mean,
That's true. I mean, I don't want a Nazi cyber cow.
Damn.
Okay, how about this?
world
How about
come to?
this? We milk the cyber cow once, and then we turn it off. And then, when we need more cyber milk, Control-C, Control-V.
Limited run. Yeah.
limited run.
I don't think that is a limited run. I think that's an unlimited run.
Turn it into an NFT.
I guess so.
Oh,
No,
wow,
no,
it
well,
did.
yeah, if we turn it into an NFT, that would make it a limited run. You're right.
Worth 0 cents.
It's worth a refreshing glass of
Yeah.
cyber milk.
Non-fungible milk.
Yeah, NFM. Non-fungible milk. Every glass is unique.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What does that even mean?
Fucking no.
By the way,
feel
check out this design in the corner here. It actually makes a fish because it's a pirate.
Oh, nice.
Right? That's cute. I'm pretty sure that's the only graffiti made by that graffiti artist for the game. So it's cool that they did like a pirate one.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So we start with cyber cows, and then we move to cyber goats. I think you said goat. You know, people use goat's milk all the time. So I think a cyber goat.
Maybe cyber
Now,
sheep?
I think the difference between a cyber goat and a cyber cow is like a cyber goat will eat any data, but like a
Oh.
cyber cow has like specific data needs.
Shit. You've gotta, like, create data for it to eat?
Yeah, like cyber grass, presumably.
Man.
And guess what? They were
Oh.
trapping us again. This was another fucking trap. They made the call. Guess who they
Jesus
called?
Christ, they spun
Attack
us.
helicopters.
Cool.
All right.
Why are we even
fools.
getting near these assholes? They're just wanting
Because
to...
we gotta take we're taking their territory.
But all we're doing is getting our asses kicked by the cops.
Except we're kicking all the cops' asses.
Yeah.
We literally
this,
got like fucking drop kicked down and below.
this is
Okay,
a
that was the
challenge
first time
for
I got
them.
hit. Okay, and that bullet.
That bullet. And that other bullet.
Yeah. And look, you spray paint it, and it just blows up. Yeah.
They can't see out the front, so they panic and just start hitting all the controls.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Boss, I don't know what's going on anymore. Ah! Also, I don't know what that was. I boosted into him, and he just moves out of the way.
He's just getting pushed about.
Do you need to like do specific lines to actually
I
get
think
to
I need
them?
to jump into him using like the little jump boost to hit him.
That
If I
does look weird.
if I use
though.
the actual boost button using my boost meter, that doesn't count. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you get up
Yeah.
here and then it's easier and then
Yeah.
You know, it didn't even occur to me until I was playing through this part that like, you know, for a while early on the channel I was known a little bit for always bringing up Sonic the Hedgehog games and stuff. And like Sonic Adventure 2 specifically. And like the homing attack in Sonic Adventure games is basically what you do there. And anyway, they're moving even higher up the pyramid, and we will confront them up here in the next video. But we still have more to do down here. And then there's
Yeah.
some cops, and they're mad at us.
Yeah.
I was wondering, I was kind of looking around, it's like we've been on this level for a while.
Oh yeah, yeah. And now that we've beaten those guys back, we'll be able to go up into the rail area. But of course, they're gonna keep sending dudes until we like clear it out. So we, I think I'm gonna stick around down here for a little bit longer and get more graffiti, or maybe I'll just cut that out of the next video. But anyway, we'll go up to the higher levels and see the rails, and things get even crazier, and then we'll get a conclusion to that plot shit about Red. We'll finally find out whose head it is, even though I said it in the last video.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys then.